Oh, carbon dioxide and a little bit of water. Okay, so that was fun. Good mindful moment. Thank you, Matthew, for the inspiration for mindful moments. Back to the vehicle where he is snoozing because he was up all night making a video for actually a lot of you. I'm actually gonna take you guys in to see this awesome Airbnb we got. Stellar, huh?
He ate all the chocolate. Worst nightmare.
Believe it or not, this is the composting toilet. Yes, I don't know if you can see that, but it's full. And believe it or not, I'm gonna let you watch me poop. Call me crazy. Oh yeah. So I still need to talk about Checkity check check check. Yeah. So I still need to talk about my superego and the superego in general. I'm using myself as an example, as a model for a post-Christian type who struggles with self-sabotaging themselves because of their superego.
Okay, I'm just now realizing what I've been trying to figure out. Coming out of a Christian background, I feel an obligation to be selfless. And that is my superego. And here's how I'm self-sabotaging myself when it comes to business and business transactions, doing deals. Because I feel obligated to be selfless, I think of myself as a better person. And when it comes to business with friends, I have that expectation too. I expect my friends to be less selfish and more selfless. And I have retained this sense of self-righteousness because I have wanted to remain selfless. But that is a disservice to myself. What I'm reconciling now is that I have to be selfish. I have to be a person who plays by the rules, which is thinking of my self-interest. And self-interest is selfishness. It's healthy. I believe it's healthy I don't want to say it's healthy selfishness, but I believe it is healthy selfishness because that's what everyone does. My superego is reluctant to say that it's healthy selfishness, but my knowledge knows that in the context of the culture I'm in, that is healthy selfishness, and it's expected by most people. And a lot of people hearing this are probably thinking, no shit. But if you're not, you have to accept the facts. Learn from my lesson that you have to be self-interested to survive in American business culture. Being a freelancer my entire life and not knowing this has been detrimental to my understanding. Not necessarily to my pocket, because I'm still getting paid, I've still made deals, but it's hindered the relationships because I have expected kind of this reciprocity of being less selfish and being selfless and not trying to get the best deal, and I've expected that from others. I have been self-righteous. I have had expectations, and through the language of those expectations, I've come off disappointed, and my disappointment comes across to friends and business partners. I don't know if they're business partners. People I've done business with. It's come across as inferior, as weak, intimidated, as not valuable. And that is a problem for a freelancer. That's a problem for a business person. So that's what I want to communicate, and that's how people can self-sabotage themselves with their superegos. You can still want a person's best interests or have a person's best interests in mind, but first and foremost, one ought to be thinking of themselves first. And if there are expectations that someone ought to be feeling or thinking that way for oneself, and there's disappointment, people can feel that disappointment, and it positions the person as a weak person and someone who is weak. And people don't trust people that they think are weak. Look at Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz is a perfect example. I've been a Ted Cruz. I've been weak. And you look at Donald Trump, he's a winner. You know why? Because he's selfish. He's a selfish person. That is I feel like, the weakness of humans. We don't see past the face into the content or the substance. We only see the face.
Well, no shit. Man, sometimes when I watch myself, all I see is superego. In this instance, I talk about not being selfish. Like, I'm not selfish. I'm very selfish. When it comes to my time, when it comes to avoiding communication with other people, because I value my alone time. In interactions, because I want to be seen as a just person, I don't allow myself to be selfish. Just because I don't like to be seen as selfish, because of my super egotistical self. And feeling obligated to be a selfless person, I feel like I have to display selflessness. When I'm not, I'm a selfish person. I have a problem communicating what I want with people unless it's regarding just things. So, I am self-deluded. And I feel completely okay saying that on camera. Okay, here's the thing. I think because I'm a sensitive person, generally, I care about people's feelings. And I want people to feel respected. And so I'm too nice. And I don't think about outcomes or results in interactions. I just care if someone likes me or not because I want to be liked. I mean, that's a good thing that I want to be liked. And then I want to be nice. But when it comes to business, it's unhelpful. Man, I love myself. Obviously, I talk about myself so much. Do you know who I'm inspired by? My brother. And I'm inspired by people who give other people the platform. Because that's what's getting me excited. I've been doing all this reading and I want to go interview people. And I feel like I'm getting my self-esteem back. Because that's what happened with my failure. And I'm not ready to tell my story because I don't think enough people care. And I think in years to come, I can tell my story. I think I'm done processing. Onward to new things.